Why was 6 afraid? A janitor's account of the Numberblocks tape. Broom 1. The after-school silence. I work as the evening janitor at Miller Elementary. Not glamorous, I know, but I like the quiet. I like the hours. The kids are gone. The fluorescent lights hum just enough to keep me company. And no one bothers you if you're holding a mop. Last Tuesday, I was cleaning out the old AV closet. It's the kind of place most people avoid. Dark, full of wheeled TV carts, and broken projectors with chewing gum stuck in the vents. Tucked behind a box of tangled HDMI cords was a dusty VHS tape. No label, just a tiny sticker on the edge that said, "Eaten." I assumed it was some forgotten kids' cartoon, probably left there since the 90s. I had an old combo TV/VCR in the boiler room, where I sometimes take my breaks. Out of curiosity, I slid the tape in. What I saw still haunts me. Videotape 2. The episode starts. The episode begins like a normal Numberblock show. A bright green hill, sunshine, upbeat synth music. One pops into view, cheerful as always. "Hello, I'm 1." "And I'm 2, comes next. All the usual characters arrive one after another, but the colors are slightly off, washed out. The sky has a flicker, like the footage is decaying. When 7 appears, the music stutters. There's a second of static. He looks different. Taller, thinner, his blocks are out of alignment, his smile is too wide, and when he speaks, his voice doesn't match the usual tone. It's deeper, more wet. "Hello, little numbers," he says, lips barely moving. "Isn't today delicious?" 9 waves from the hilltop. "Hi, 7." 7 looks directly into the camera. "Today I'm going to eat a number." Downward trend 3. The joke goes wrong. At first, I thought it was a weird joke. Like the classic one. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 ate 9. Maybe it was an educational skit about number order or puns, but the other Numberblocks start looking scared. 5 backs away. 4 hides behind 3. 9 starts laughing nervously. "Good one, 7. You almost had me." 7 doesn't laugh. He steps forward. He opens his mouth, and his mouth keeps opening, like his jaw unhinges, past the bottom block, down his entire front. A blackness stretches where color should be. The screen flashes text for a frame. Consumption imminent. Then he lunges. 9 doesn't run fast enough. Numbers 4, the devouring. It isn't a cartoon anymore. It's not just animated. When 7 reaches 9, he stretches like he's made of wet clay. 9 screams, high-pitched, garbled, like the sound's been reversed. His red block body trembles, and chunks begin to vanish, one by one, as 7 presses him into the void of his own mouth. The chewing is the worst part. It's not funny, it's crunchy, wet, viscous. 9 tries to split himself into 3 threes, but 7 swallows each one separately. When he's finished, 7 turns to the screen. His voice is slow, vibrating beneath the sound like something groaning in a drain. He was bigger than me. So I took him. Now I am 9. Brain 5 number logic fails. The other Numberblocks begin panicking. 2 screams, "That's not how math works." 3 collapses into a cube, hiding. 1 stutters, "If he's 9 now, who was 9 before?" 7 begins absorbing numbers, not devouring anymore, just touching them. 6 tries to run, but the moment 7 reaches him, his blocks fall like wet paper. 7 plus 6 is too much, he says. I contain them all now. The narrator speaks, but his voice is off. Not cheerful. Deadpan, slowed. Today we learn what happens when numbers forget their boundaries. When rules break, and the count goes backward. One stares into the camera. Her eyes are hollow. We counted wrong, she says. We always counted wrong. The joke wasn't funny. Hourglass 6. It repeats. The screen cuts to static. Then the episode restarts. Same intro. Same grass. Same hills. But this time, 9 doesn't appear. When the blocks count up, they stop at 8, and 7 is already smiling. Then the same lines. The same devouring. The same chewing. Except now, the others don't react. They just watch. Like they've seen it before. And 7 whispers something directly to the viewer. This is your count now. This is how it always ends. You watched it. So you added to the sum.